Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. I have been challenged by my good friend Mike at the Ketorific Journey with Mike. Now, this is a Christmas collab. Mike, Christmas is over, by the way. Okay. All right. Anyway, uh, he set me out this challenge to do. He was challenged, so now naturally he's got to challenge me with it. These are 15 questions about Christmas. Okay. And they're tag questions. So let's get right into this. By the way, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, got everything you needed, and enjoyed your time with your family and whatever you did for Christmas. Hope everybody had a good time. We're going to have a good year this year, 2023. So, all right, let's move on here. Question number one: favorite holiday scent candle? I can guarantee it's not baby dirty diaper, but I do believe it would be anything to do with some kind of a pine scent or something, mimicking pine trees or spice. Some kind of spice would be fine. Question number two is favorite holiday beverage? Booze. Let's go on to number three. What song really gets you in the mood, in the holiday spirit? Okay. Let's see. Not beer barrel polka. That's not for sure. Maybe I don't want her. You can have her. She's too fat. No, that's not it. I would think like the Christmas song. Nat King Cole, chestnuts roasting. That's would be one I think would pretty good. And also I like Silver Bells is another good one. Okay, number four. As a kid, did your siblings receive? I was the baby of the family. All right, so it didn't really matter what my older brothers and sisters got. It didn't matter because I was the baby. So number five. What's your favorite thing about Christmas? My favorite thing about Christmas is how all of a sudden um, people start becoming a little bit more friendlier. Hello, how you doing? Merry Christmas. I like sort of less like the camaraderie. I mean, you don't have to be friends with it. Family getting together and stuff like that. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's more people a little bit more cordial with one another. Number six, do you have any Christmas traditions? I used to. We used to have a lot of Christmas traditions. Christmas Eve was my night. We did Christmas Eve usually at my house, and I cooked. I did the seven fishes, feast of the seven fishes, and we had open door policy. People would come through that I knew and sit down. I fed everybody. We did everything from lobster to spoon jill and stuff like that. I mean, really had a good time. But as you get older, things fade away. Not too many traditions nowadays for some odd reason. I don't know why. But number seven, real tree or fake tree? We had both. I prefer a real tree. Marie doesn't. But now we have now we live out in Vegas, so we have a gold Christmas tree. Figure that one out. But yeah, I would rather take a real tree. But there again, if it's not in the budget, uh, and I've seen some places trees for $150. That's completely crazy. Number eight, do you start your Christmas shopping on? Well, you know what? On Black Friday, not really. It's just the two of us, and some of the grandkids. Everybody's older now, so it's just usually before that if we're going to do anything. And but in the past, usually around Black Fridays when we would start. You know. Okay, number nine. Are you on the naughty or nice list? Whoa. I played the fifth on that one. I ain't going there. Let's see. Name all Santa's reindeers. Mod on. Are you crazy? Let's see. No Nose Vinny, Sammy Slasher, Johnny Two Times, Donna Blitzen, Rudy the Red Nose Guy, and I don't know. Somebody else there. Johnny don't talk much. Whatever. Uh, Number 11. When does your family put up the Christmas tree? Uh, Usually right after Thanksgiving. I like to put it up. I like to get into the mood a little bit. Uh, and there again, as we get older, I try to keep it simple now. Um, some our ornaments and stuff like that we had in the past. I don't think we have anymore. Um, and like I said, it's just real quick. So, number 12. What is your favorite holiday movie? I like comedy, so it would have to be with Chevy Chase. I guess Christmas Vacation, Scrooge, but the old ones. Um, you know, Miracle on 34th Street, all that stuff like that. But yeah, I would have to say National Lampoon's movie. That was pretty cool. Number 13. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? Yep. Yes, I did. And I had to explain to the judge that it was in June because it was halfway to Christmas. So we had to make sure that they understood that. Yeah, when I was a kid, we used to go Christmas caroling all the time in the neighborhood. It was something to do. We lived out in rural New Jersey, and yeah, kids got together and we did that. It was pretty nice. There again, that kind of stuff like nowadays, forget about it. I don't think they would. Number 14. Where do you usually spend your holidays? Home. We don't, we're in the entertainment capital of the world, so usually during vacation time when we lived in Florida, we also stayed home. I Years ago when we lived in Florida, we used to go to the beach on Christmas Day and hang out at the beach. Hardly anybody there, but now we just stay home. It's just and number 15. What are your favorite holiday decorations? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Christmas tree. I don't know. I really don't know. I The older you get, I mean, it gets harder to answer some of the stuff here because it's just me and Maria, here. We put up our stuff, and it's real quick. I tell you what, it takes us a total of probably 10 minutes to set everything up, and it's done. So, other than that, okay. So that's the 15 questions. Now I'm going to challenge a couple people. So the first challenge I'm going to send out to is cooking secrets for men. Charlie, there you go. Me and Charlie talked about our traditions and stuff like that, and the Feast of the Seven Fishes was one of the big things for Christmas Eve. But this year I had the Feast of the Three and a Half Fish. So Charlie, you're up. I will leave the hashtags down in the description. Also, number 2 would be Not For Nothing Homestead. Ginger, you're on, kiddo. I want to see what you come up with here with this. This should be pretty good. And the third one, The Bearded Italian. Brian, you're on, brother. Break out that trumpet, get some guitar music going, and off you go. All right, with that said, Mike, thank you again for including me. Marie, he also challenged Marie. So we're going to see what she comes up with in the next day or so. All right, everybody, thank you very much. Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, and we're going to have a great 2023. So think positive. Talk to you later. Take care.